All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Binge or Cringe. I'm your boy Ideal Tone, and I'm here to make it known that we are back with a very special episode of Binge or Cringe. I feel like this is going to be very good, very fun, very entertaining. We have a very nice cast for today. We have 7 of us, which equals to our biggest record. The biggest number we had previously was 7 or maybe 8 when we did Naruto. Now we are matching that number, and I'm very proud and very happy to have everybody here with us today. So without further ado, let me introduce my table for this evening. First, we have the lovely Dominique, a good friend of mine's. She will be joining us. If you watched last episode, she joined us for Cartoon Network for the first time, and she has returned. Dominique.
Hey everyone, how y'all doing?
Next, right beside her, we have my main man, Jiraiya. Jiraiya 6. Or is it Jiraiya? No, I'm sorry, Jiraiya 9. Said the wrong number. Sorry about that, bro.
Damn.
Jiraiya, we got to play Among Us, man, with the new map.
We do. I gotta be all sus and shit.
Yeah. And beside him, we have my boy, the king, Cryptic, the one and only.
Gentlemen,
Yes.
kings and queens.
Oh, love hearing that. Say it one more time.
Bust that back out. Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens.
Oh.
On today's episode of Binge or Cringe, my man Tone is here to tell you, and he's here to make it known, baby.
Hey, man, I missed hearing that. Woo! And right below him, we have the legendary Risky Sama.
Hello.
Risky
I love when Risky does that, yo. I love it. Beside him, we have our legendary Nullified Saint.
What that butt do?
Oh, that's Dinky's line, and you know it. You know it.
I had to do it.
That's a call out for Dink right there.
It's an honor of him.
It's an honor of Dinky. He's who's been on the road lately. For those of you who don't know who that is, that's our boy Latex Worm. He has been on the road with work a lot lately, so he couldn't be here tonight. And finally, but definitely not least, the grandfather of anime, Cobalt 70.
What up?
Hey, so before we get into today's topic, let's just say that we are going to focus on an anime that it was, I don't say controversy, because it's a very good anime, very entertaining. I haven't yet to meet somebody who's watched it and not enjoyed it. But most people didn't give it a chance right off the bat for the simple fact that most people thought it was being overhyped. Can anybody disagree or agree with me on that?
That Jujutsu is overhyped?
Yeah, I feel like I met some people who've argued with me saying like they didn't want to watch it right away because they felt like it was being overhyped from the rip.
I
That
feel like
sounds
it was
like a
underhyped.
null thing to say. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
I can definitely say that, but it's a great anime.
I heard.
So
I mean, I heard about it and stuff, and it was on like my to watch list.
mhm.
But then like when you mentioned that you was gonna do an episode about it, that's when I started watching it, and that's actually been pretty good. I mean, it was kind of like at first, but I definitely got into it as I started watching more episodes.
Okay, yeah. So that's basically like how I've definitely got multiple people into it. I know Risky has been getting people into it as well as like Cobalt. We talked it up a bunch. I haven't really talked about it with Cryptic, but Cryptic was watching it when he had the time. So it's not like he wasn't watching it not to watch it. It's just he watching it when he could because he works too.
Exactly.
And Jiraiya, like I didn't really get to talk with you much about it, Jiraiya, but I do know that you was watching it because Risky was telling me you were. So
Yeah, I'm caught up on it, and I've actually been kind of not like ahead, but I've been checking out like the scans that have kind of been matched up with the anime right now.
oh okay.
I like the art style with the manga.
Yeah, man, it's progressing very nicely. Oh, hey, Rob, what's good, man? Everybody say hi to Rob. He joined the chat.
Rob, what's up?
Yo.
So,
What up?
as you guys already know, this episode is based off Jujutsu Kaisen. I hope I'm not butchering that name at all, but Jujutsu Kaisen is very entertaining. It's shonen, fighting, combat, martial art, like you name it. It's like it has a bunch of different genres into one. Like there's definitely martial arts, superpowers, spiritual powers, supernatural. It's like it ties into almost everything. Really entertaining, and the art style. I'm in love with it. So that's just that. But before I get too deep into it, first question: what drew you in for this anime? Obviously, like someone had to get you to watch it, but what drew you in to keep watching it?
Is it cool if I go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
I would have to say because I remember like two people talking about it. One of them was Risky, and another was another good friend of mine. But when I started kind of like checking it out, it kind of just really reminded me of Demon Slayer. So
Okay.
like, why not? Because Demon Slayer is pretty amazing. So
Yeah, you know what? It does have similar vibes to Demon Slayer. I don't know if I could ever compare the two yet.
I would say they're two sides of the same coin.
Okay, I respect that answer. You got anything else to add on to that, or
No, that's kind of what pulled me and has kept me.
okay? Who wants to go next? Sorry.
I said no one wants to go.
Oh, go ahead, my brother.
I would go ahead and say that the first episode caught me, and like I said, I very enjoyed the whole anime. But the thing that pulled me in was, you know, yes, he shows that he's the main protagonist and he does what he does, and I guess it's the fact of I wanted to see how many fingers like he can hold with like trying to suppress the demon inside of him.
Okay.
And it kind of just made me just keep going with it, and just the fight scenes and everything else, it had me in, dude. It had me in fully.
Okay. Yeah, I see. So I definitely agree with you on that. The fight scenes are like some of the best fight scenes I've seen recently. Not like in a while, because then if I said in a while, I have to include other anime that have had good fight scenes, and we know how that went down when we did that episode. But who wants to go next? Cryptic, Risky, Kobo?
I can go.
Okay.
So definitely what got me was that you knew. God, I ain't gonna lie. It's been I haven't watched it since it finished, so I'm bad with the main character's name. But he's the main character. Yeah, and you just immediately like the dude just gets bodied off the freaking bat, and you're just like, hold up, wait a minute,
Right? Like
what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, that did throw me for a loop.
Yeah, and then like whenever you find out the demons inside of him, you're just like, okay, so this dude's about to be overpowered. That's where I wanted to see how it went.
Okay.
I wanted to know how freaking strong this dude was gonna get, and kid throws hands. Throws all the hands.
Yeah, man, for sure. Dom, did you want to go or?
Yeah. So like I said, like you had mentioned it, and so I, decided to, check it out just to see what's about. Like the first episode, I was just like, I don't know if I want to continue, but I didn't want to be that, person that just like watch one episode and then like drops it.
Right.
So I like wanted to give it a chance. And then like it just like got kind of weird. Like when he ate the finger, I'm just like, what in the world just happened? Dude just ate a finger, and now a demon is inside him. Like that just, I don't know, weirdly intrigued me. And then I love when the main characters in animes are like, about saving their friends and, want to surpass their limits and, beat all these antagonists and stuff. But what mainly, I'm not gonna lie, what kept me going was the ending song. I love
what?
Facts.
Really?
Facts.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I respect you
love
for
the
that.
ending
I
song.
respect you for that.
2020.
The ending song.
I can't stop singing that song. I tell you, I'm singing it every single day. I can't, like, that's like one of the best ending songs I've ever heard.
Now
And
here's
then,
the thing. Here's the thing. I was hoping somebody was gonna say that. I really was. Like,
Dude, that was hype. Like that had me looking up K-pop songs and shit. I didn't even know what I liked anymore. I was a whole different person after that came out. It was like, BTS, you say.
oh man, Cryptic, don't do it. Don't Cryptic. Let me warn you right now. Okay, Cryptic,
They
stop.
go hard.
Cryptic, it's not
They go
K-pop. So
hard.
let me warn you right now. You're gonna get bodied by Dom if you mix
I'm gonna get
K-pop up with
bodied.
J-pop.
It's not.
You're gonna get in trouble.
funky.
Stop.
It was
Stop.
Like that, and then like the animation for it, like you see each character and it's like, they're just vibing out, chilling, dancing. Oh, especially what's his name, that my favorite with the white hair. Oh, I can't remember his name.
Oh,
but
Gojo Sensei. Yeah.
yeah, he just like gets in it, and I'm just like, that's how you like, yes. Like, I'm sorry, like the ending song is really what kept me like, I want to keep watching this because this ending song is gonna be coming up, and I'm gonna be feeling good before work.
You know what? I like that answer. I really like that answer. Okay, who's next?
I can go in since
I
made my mistake there. I just realized that your profile picture is BTS, I believe. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, whoop. I ain't going down that road.
That's why I said Cryptic, stop. Stop.
Well, I was just basically in between some stuff, and I had went and visited some of those little side animes that people really just kind of let go under the radar. I think ReZero had just started another season too. So
man, let's not do that. That's opening a can of worms for Cobalt.
I know. We're gonna wait. We don't wait. Me and Cobalt can go for hours about that. But yeah, this anime definitely, it started off a little slow and it was a little stupid. I was almost turned off from it because I just didn't like how he entered in, and he's got his grandpa on the bed, and all of a sudden he just swallows this demon finger, and it's like, what? How did we get here so quickly? But I know that that's just because they had to shorten some things out from the manga, most likely. But man, those fight scenes and his just continual evolution by just getting the crap knocked out of him.
Right.
I was about it.
Cool.
All right. Who didn't go? Null or Cobalt?
That was me.
Okay.
I haven't gone. For me, I was gonna watch it anyway. I love that type of anime, but I always enjoy the animes where the main character has a conflict within himself between good and evil. Naruto had it with Kurama, and you get a lot of introspective views that I'd like to see in those animes.
Right.
Where he's struggling to suppress an evil within himself at the same time that evil begins to change.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a sucker for those kinds of animes, and I knew right away I was going to be watching this one.
Yeah, man, it's good. Everybody went, right?
I think so.
All right. Well, I think I'm the only one that didn't go. And y'all, I'm gonna see if one of y'all can figure out what I'm gonna say. Why I was the reason why I kept watching it. Y'all should already know.
The hand.
Oh, who got it? Who said that? Was that Cobalt?
Yeah.
The hands, man. The hands. They was throwing hands out there, man. They was mixing, brawling the entire time from the rip. And Gojo said, you know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, talk on OP Sensei. Usually it's the main character that's undefeatable, but yeah.
No. Usually they're like they're like 160 years old. That's the case.
Yeah, usually they're that old and that powerful. But this dude was like in his 20s, right? early 30s at that, and out here bodying.
So powerful that he literally shifted the dynamic of the entire planet. Like his birth shifted the dynamic of the planet. That's pretty fucking powerful.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Woo, you know what? That leads into the next question. Favorite character?
All right. You can get the fuck out of this party right now. We all have the same answer. It's all gonna be Gojo.
Nah.
I mean, come on now. Like,
I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't say that either.
Oh, we got controversy.
All right, it looks like you won't be alone. They're going with you.
Well, personally,
Go ahead, no.
okay, yes, Gojo is probably one of everybody's favorite characters. And to be honest, probably the main protagonist Itadora too. But to be honest, I like Megami.
Oh, that's good though. That's
And,
good.
You know, the fact that the inner demon of Itadora, what's his name, Sukuna?
Yeah.
The fact that he's watching him, it makes you think like, oh, why is he watching him? And then to be honest, the last fight that Megami did was pretty fucking badass.
You're right.
The fact his domain did that shit, you kind of see where it could lead off to where Homeboy's like, you see where he's finally interested. You're just like, I see what he was looking at. That's why he said you shouldn't have run from that battle. You could have changed the outcome of it possibly.
Mm.
But
he in the beginning he never really put himself in like serious danger to push himself.
Can we talk about how much fun he had in that battle, dude? Like,
bruh,
oh yeah,
he went like it's like a nut snapped. Like it was just crazy.
Yeah, his mind. He snapped. No, seriously. No, something. No, at that point, no. Cryptic's right. Something snapped inside of him, and he went off. Like,
Homeboy was smiling.
I mean, I think he's the only one out of the freshmen that has the dimensional zone now, right?
Well, yes, I don't know. I guess Sukuna creates his own, so
yeah. So it's not Itadori's.
Yeah,
or Itadora, whatever his name is.
Yeah, he's the only one that has the same thing as Gojo Sensei.
I'm a pull a Cobalt here real quick in honor of his intro here, and he already got me thinking about deep crap. So just that scene though in Megami's final battle for the season, seeing him smile like that was just such an impactful moment because you have this character that's literally been just this reserved gray blob the entire season, and now you're seeing this like just change in emotion in his face and this ecstasy that he got from battle, right? And that's just like, it's a character shift that leads you wanting so much more out of him. And I really like how they kind of brought him back in because he kind of got kicked out in that last battle when they were in the Demon's Domain expansion. That kept Gojo out. He kind of didn't shine as much as I wanted him to in that one, so that was really cool how they did that.
Anybody else got a favorite character besides Gojo Sensei?
Yeah, mine's actually Toga.
Toga, who's Toga?
Or maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. The speech curse guy.
Yeah. He's
like, I don't know. There's a lot more to him that like could potentially come out. So I'm just like, I really, really want to see where they take that character.
And you think about it, his ability,
potentially his ability is overpowered if you really think about it.
Yeah, he just has to know how to like maintain it without damaging himself.
Right.
And that's actually a pretty powerful ability. Anyone else? Because I definitely have a different top person than Gojo Sensei.
I got a different one.
Okay.
Dude, you know me. I'm a simp for main characters. Fucking Yuji, Itadori, whatever you want to call him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, by far my favorite character. The dude this weekend, he gets bodied in the beginning, and then all of a sudden he's just throwing hands like a madman. And how he does his training with like the little bear. I just thought that crap was hilarious.
Yo, yeah, that was funny, man. Because that bear was pummeling him, yo.
It really was. And then, like, before you know it, it's like it almost didn't feel like a week went by or something, and he's just sitting there with one hand on it, and he's just like, the man can control his power already. Like, what the hell? You know he has that hidden talent that every main character's got.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm about it. I ain't got no shame.
All right. Me, it's a tie between two. And no one has said either one of these. Maki Sensei. I mean, no, I'm not Maki Senpai. Is that her name? The weapon girl.
With the classes or without? Yeah, with the classes.
Yeah, with the classes. Yo, she broke it. She ain't got no spiritual powers, but who needs it when you that powerful in general? Like, and then all she got to use is cursed weapons. She kind of broke it. Let's be real. Like she don't have, so whatever she has spiritual power related is transferred out for just pure physical strength. And then she can will any spiritual weapon without getting sick from it because she doesn't have spiritual powers.
Right.
Like, it's kind of broken when you think about it.
I mean, in that fight that they had with the last big demon, in that same school fight where they're in the expansion.
Oh, the plant one, yeah.
They pulled not nunchucks, but whatever it is, where it had 3 of them. It's like a nunchuck, but it had 3 actual sticks to it. They pulled that crap out, and dude, if she just held on to that and went into that fight, she could have held her own easy.
Yeah, but then she
OP because it was in
the only thing is she just got sidetracked because Megumi got hurt. So
right.
If she had stayed focused, she probably could have like done way more damage. Mm-hmm. And then the other one, the other one that tied with that is Panda. I love fucking Panda, yo. Panda's awesome.
Panda for the win. Let's go.
I fucking love Panda, bro. Panda is like, and he's not even a panda, or like we find out so much more about him in that episode of what he actually is, bro. And like
when he starts like transforming, dude.
The gorilla form.
Well, we don't. But the thing is, we don't even know all of it. Like, we don't know what his sister is. We don't know what form his sister makes him.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to know.
I actually had a different one. Noel just kind of got me thinking that his favorite character was my favorite character because he had a good point there. But I like Toto, honestly.
Toto,
the dude that trained Itadori, like before that fight and during that fight.
Toro, the guy with
the
claps.
Yeah. Yo, he broken. Yeah. When you think about it, his ability is so simple that it's broken. You know, like literally.
It's always been like characters like that.
He's been using it for like what 2 to 3 years, so he's used to it.
Oh, the ability? Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, his ability. He's a third. He's a first grade?
Yeah, he's
a grade 1.
Yeah, he's a grade 1. He's literally like a grade or 2 under Gojo Sensei, which is why Gojo Sensei trusted him to be with Itadori when they was doing that fight.
Mm-hmm. Like, dude, he was just. It's always those characters too that have that simple ability, and I love watching that develop in anime. Like, I like to think of it on the same level as like Might Guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how he can't use Jujutsu or whatever the fuck they use in Naruto. I can't remember anymore.
Right, he just uses Taijutsu. Yeah,
it's so. Yeah. And then he opens the 5 gates, and it's just like, dude, that's so freaking cool. And then you got like Toto over here, and he's doing the like freaking maramba around the battlefild, just clapping his hands like, everybody clap your hands. Like,
all I'm gonna say is this. Y'all read? Did y'all read did y'all look at the thumbnail? It said,
I did.
Let's Black Flash and Boogie Woogie. That's all I'm saying.
Oh god. That dude was freaking funny too. Like he created an entire backstory for him and Itadori. It's like, bro, we've known each other 15 minutes, but you went to high school together.
Well, let's be real.
Okay.
All right. We had if I had to compare Toto to a character, he from a different anime, he's a combination for me. He's a combination because he's a genius. You saw his IQ? He's a genius.
Oh yeah.
He's Shikamaru combined with Rock Lee.
Ooh.
Agreed.
Like the man, literally, he's literally, his IQ is off the charts. He just thinks differently than everybody, but that's what most geniuses do.
I would say Shikamaru with a Jiraiya, but I mean not
Shikamaru with a Jiraiya.
Because Jiraiya's goofy.
Yeah, right. Jiraiya didn't have like the brute.
Yeah, he didn't have the strength. Yeah.
What?
Like, Jiraiya is strong, but like I say Rock Lee because of the martial arts.
Right.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Oh, because how tough he is. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought Jiraiya was tough.
He is tough, Risky. Just don't cry. Don't cry, Risky. Oh man.
I.P. Jiraiya Sensei.
Don't do it.
I don't want to talk about
Don't make
that.
me cry. Don't make me cry at work.
All right. So yeah. So for those of you who say Gojo Sensei, I respect that answer, but I had to choose somebody else because because, man, like. But yeah, no, definitely Toto. Toto's my man. All right, next question. And y'all already know how I get down, so y'all know what this question is. Favorite fight. And I feel like most people are going to say the same one, which is fine because we can break that fight down. But favorite fight.
To be honest, there's only like 6 or 7 fights that are actually good in that anime. But I mean,
It's still a good amount because like if it's 6 or 7, there's 7 of us here. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay.
We're just all thinking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, I can go first.
Yeah, you go first.
So, I gotta say Toto and Itadori versus the plant Hanami or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Man, just hands down. Look, all I'm gonna say is this: Black Flash and Boogie Woogie. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, my man ripped out consecutive Black Flashes and broke the guy who was helping him before's record.
Yeah, wasn't like what 3 or 4 is what
4,
his record was,
yeah,
and then like
4 was his
busted
record.
out like 6 of them.
He busted out 5.
My God,
he broke his record. My man was still turned from that point on. Like that battle alone, just like because it level. I feel like from that battle alone, both Toto and Itadori, Itadori though, just leveled up. You know what I mean? That battle was just crazy. I love that fight, and they dedicated a whole episode to that fight, yo.
I'd have to agree with you on that. I think that's my favorite one too, just because there's a lot of growth in that fight.
Yep.
I think I might have a different one.
Okay.
Even though that is one of my favorite fights. Well, actually, there's 2 of them, but I'm just gonna go with the easiest one that not many people will probably pick is the one where both Itadora and the guy with the glasses fought, the Patchworks guy.
Now that was a good fight.
That arc made me angry.
That would have been my pick too.
That arc made me angry, and not saying I didn't like it. I agree. It was great. It was just the fact he turned that boy's world around, fucked with him and everything.
Yeah.
And then I was ready for Itadora just to fuck that dude up. And,
Well,
I enjoyed that fight.
Yeah, he was beating the snot out of him, to be honest.
Yeah. But I enjoyed it because you find out that Itadora is basically his weakness, and that the villain has to go around that weakness and try to fucking win, and then it's just a good fight for me.
Mm-hmm. Where usually, like, I guess it's mostly the other way around when the villain is stronger against the protagonist and they have to go around their weakness or whatever, Usually the opposite, I think. But yeah, now that was a good fight.
Well, I think they only really pulled it off because they did a really good job at it kind of like showing the level of like the Patchwork guy, like how strong he was.
Mm-hmm.
And then they wanted to show you kind of like the growth that Yuji had. So it was a good way to kind of put that fight together.
Yeah, because he in the Patchwork guy in that fight, he literally just acquired his domain expansion, right?
The Patchwork guy,
either just acquired it, or it was definitely the first time he used
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
He just acquired it when they were when they were both fighting him.
Yeah.
Beating his ass, and he was like, "Yeah, I feel something coming on," and it wasn't him about to, get off, but kids.
Oh, wait, guys, before we move on, I gotta recognize someone who you guys know at this point. She's a regular viewer. Hi, Darla. Darla just joined the chat. You guys know that she's like my concurrent viewer at this rate. I really appreciate her coming in.
Welcome to the show.
So, Darla, I might not chat too much with you, but definitely stay tuned and enjoy the show. If you have any questions, we will answer them. So, So who's next? Favorite fight?
I'll go next. This is probably the one that everyone's been, I guess, thinking about. But I would have to go with the Yuji and Nobara fight versus was it Iso and Kichu?
Yes. I wanted to go with that one, but I was like,
I don't know, like the unison in that fight kind of like hyped me up real hard, like on kind of wanting to see where the rest of the show goes. Like I hope we can kind of start seeing more of the characters having fights like that where they kind of like bounce their abilities off of each other and have like these epic fights with a lot of the villains that they're put up against.
I mean, just the fact that Nobara pulled off a Black Flash, I didn't see that coming. That was great.
No, when she did that, I was so proud of her. I don't know why. I was really proud because like I feel like they've been putting her on the back burner a little bit.
No. I mean, she did pretty good against the girl with the fucking broom, but I mean,
Yeah, she did really good against her. But you know what it is for me? They always do the threes for these type of anime, right? Or manga. Like the threes, you got the two guys who are in the lead, and then the girl who's kind of like not in the lead but in the back and like a support character, which is kind of stupid. And I was hoping they wouldn't. Basically, I was hoping they wouldn't Sakura her. Really, I was hoping they wouldn't Sakura her.
True.
But they haven't. They've been giving her roles and opportunities to prove herself, and I'm really enjoying that. Like. So I don't know if you guys feel the same way that I felt about that, but like,
I think they're treating her pretty well compared to the way they handle other animes.
Yeah,
just like what you said with threes and stuff.
Well, I mean, they had to. I mean, there's another anime that I can think of. The girl's just as strong, not as just as strong as the protagonist, but right there. But they have to basically capitalize on what that girl is now and just making new girls. They have to make them strong. Just. At least as strong or on par.
Right. Yeah. So like,
it ain't no L, but you know what?
Yeah. So so that's how I feel about that. I'm just glad they're not, because don't get me wrong, eventually Sakura blows up and becomes a true badass, in my personal opinion. Like more so towards the end of Naruto Shippuden, but like it was more towards the end, and I was like, okay. But before that,
that took a while to get her up to par.
Yeah, so I'm kind of glad they didn't Sakura her. Like, I'm gonna use that. I'm coining that phrase. Real shit.
Wow.
I'm coining that phrase, man. Did everybody go, or who's missing?
Yet.
Okay, Risky, let's get it.
Next. So. I don't think anybody said it yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and say the Gojo Sensei versus the Jogo, the fire dude.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that fight,
bro. When he first showed his expansion and all that. Oh, dude, that went so hard.
I was literally gonna say that, but you took it, but it's okay.
It's fine. Like okay, both of y'all collab.
Yeah, it was so good, and they hyped it up immediately from because he was about to enter the area, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Or was that after all that?
No, he was about to when they cut it, I think.
Yeah, and you already saw him rip that one dude apart. It's like, wait a minute, he blew this dude's legs off.
No, he was only left was his head.
Yes.
I think so. And then the other dude's like, oh, I'm gonna get cocky and fight him. Nah, brother, not today.
Yeah, like they beat my man's up. Gojo, man. All right, I'm gonna go to that in a second. Who didn't go about their favorite fight?
That'd be me and
Dom, right?
I think I'm gonna have to go with the guy with the glasses and Itadori's fight against the patchwork guy.
Okay, so same as Judd.
Thank you.
Yeah, same as no.
It's a fight that's split into two parts, though. Because they cut off halfway through, and he escapes, and then they fight again.
Mm-hmm.
And I just liked the the capabilities Mojito had
Yeah.
really made the fight so much more dynamic. So I enjoyed it. I would have picked the Toto fight just because I really liked the teamwork and the way they worked off each other, both in the fight and just like the dialogue between them, the training that went on in the middle of a major fight.
Right.
I thought that was pretty unique too. So it's a toss up between those two, but I felt the Mojito fight had a little bit more fight in it. You know,
Right. Okay. I respect that. Dom?
the
Oh,
stakes were higher, were much
Yeah.
higher. You know,
All right. So all fights are pretty much like great for me. So the ones that really just like captured my attention more was the one when Gojo Sensei faces the dude with the volcano for a head,
yeah.
and when the one that was you know previously said about the patchwork dude and Itadori
Yeah.
and dude with the glasses, especially that one because of the fact that I was so hurt how he used the idol transfiguration on the boy that he used to like
Oh yeah, the
set
boy he
this whole
manipulated. Yeah.
on up.
yep.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
You wanted that
uh,
revenge.
be his behind up, please, because like that was just like that just hurt, and then like he like went in on dude and stuff. I'm just like, yes, like that just did it for me. I just needed him to do that because that boy he went through a lot. Like he was bullied. Like the fact that he had to hide his forehead because all those like who does that to a person? But nah, who like literally sticks cigarettes on a person like that?
Yeah, it was messed up, man. He definitely deserved better.
The part that got me was when they took the mom away from him, man. That was fucked up. He ain't got to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
That was all he had, dude. But
Yeah,
go on.
but I guess like when someone starts showing you kindness, which the patchwork dude did, like you don't know where else to go or who else to turn to, and like he was first to actually talk to him and not Itadori, so it's like I just it was a situation, man. It was a messed up situation. He deserved better. He did. That kid deserved better. But all right. This is what I want. Yeah. What's up, Risky?
Can I just mention one fight that people need to not forget about?
What's that?
The Gojo Sensei and when him and Sakuna actually fought with Itadori's,
The very first. That was more of a rumble than a fight.
No, bro, you still got to see that those two are throwing hands though.
Yeah.
And, like now you just know if they throw hands later in the show, it's gonna get real, dude.
Yeah, but did you hear Gojo Sensei though? He said he doesn't even know if he can beat a full powered Sakuna.
That's what I'm saying. I want to see that.
Yeah, the recommended fight, I would say that if nobody forget about, is the one versus Megami versus Sakuna when Sakuna took over. What's his name after the Psycho place?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Megami fought. Like that was a good one. Megami really didn't have no chance, but he tried.
Yeah, because he was trying to snap Itadori out of it.
So thought that counts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What else?
What about him tearing out his own heart? Damn.
Oh yeah.
That was deep. I'm like, but you're gonna die too. Like,
he didn't care.
I didn't give two fucks about that. He was like, all right, peace.
He didn't care.
Obviously he did because he did the heart and stuff. So obviously
that's because Itadori made a deal with him. Sakuna didn't care before that. Sakuna did not care.
Sakuna's bluff.
Dude,
that's what it was.
Sakuna's a mastermind, dude. At this point, he knew what he was doing. He's been planning this shit.
Yeah. Because now, if certain conditions are met, he can come out.
No one even knows what those certain.
Not even Itadori, and he agreed to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. But yeah, next question. Huh?
Yeah. To all the Pokemon fans in the party right now, Darla said she pre-ordered Pokemon Pearl. or she's doing it tomorrow. Yeah, I just felt like I had to say that. I didn't know pre-orders were up yet. Risky, why you ain't say nothing? You supposed to be giving that information.
Because I don't pre-order.
Got him.
Pokemon,
God,
I don't
Mr.
know how it is because
Mr. Pokemon over here, and Jiraiya, you too.
Nice.
You were quiet over there, Jiraiya. Same for you. Like,
I'm not gonna pre-order some bobblehead looking characters. Just saying.
oh well, yeah.
Oh,
That hurts.
Look, y'all already know my stand on that for Pokemon, but I'm more excited for Arceus, but that's beside the point. Arceus. I'm thank you for correcting me. But next
Saying
question.
the Lord's name in vain like that. What's wrong with you?
You're the F of the chat, boys.
Look, I'm a heathen, okay? I am a straight heathen. Don't do that. I don't believe in. Look. If Arceus is the Pokemon god, I'm capturing him in a Pokeball. That's how I believe.
wow. Wow.
Yeah, let's put Pokemon Jesus in this 1x1 ball. We'll be good.
Let's not.
Oh,
Please,
come on, Jesus.
Let's not do that.
Oh man. But
It's a reality.
all right. So next question. You know what? It's not even a question. This is literally this is an open table breakdown, real quick. Okay. I just want to talk about Gojo Sensei.
I mean,
No, seriously. Talk about him. There's so much to discuss when it comes to this character, and how
right.
he's like One Punch Man broken from the rip.
Okay.
Yeah,
what is there to
seriously.
specifically talk about though?
Huh? All right. If I had to, all right. So
I mean,
first topic on the discussion for him. How do you feel about him being so broken from the rip?
I mean,
It's
we-
insane.
Can I go
He's
this
already
time?
broken.
Yeah. This is open, so anybody can go whenever they want, say whatever.
Well, I'm just gonna listen because I don't like speaking over people. So.
All right. Let's go in order from Dom all the way down. Then.
All right. So when I first saw him, of course, it was just he was in front of Itadori, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna kill you, or I have to kill you, or something like that." And I'm just like, What's going?" And he just looked. I just felt like he was going to be that goofy, senpai that brings the comedic relief and stuff. But then when I see him go against the volcano dude, and I see his eyes and all the powers that he can do, I'm just like, bruh, he's I don't even know how to explain it right now, but he just really captured my interest, and I just wanted to know more, and to see that this dude, you could barely even touch this dude and stuff. It's crazy how powerful he is, but he also is silly, and funny and stuff. So he's very, very interesting.
Jiraiya? Hello?
Oh no, I need to ponder on that a little bit longer.
Okay.
If you want to me.
Cryptic, are you ready then, or?
I can go.
So just
Oh well, okay.
go ahead.
Kobo's
sir.
ready. Kobo's
I
ready.
just want to get it out of the way,
Go for it. Go for it.
As I said earlier, the moment he was born, he shifted the balance in the entire world they live in. Can you name a single sensei that has that type of play?
None.
I mean, and at the same time, though, he's not this untouchable sensei. He's a hilarious part to the series.
Mm-hmm.
It's a unique approach for having the leadership role in an anime be someone that fills both those roles at the same time.
Right. And someone who's not the main character.
Yeah, they could make a series just on his life, and I would watch the shit out of that.
I agree.
It would just be a series of him kicking everybody's ass, and I'm fucking totally okay with that. Like, it won't be boring for 1 minute. It wouldn't even be a fight. For half of them, he'd just stand there and they'd just get obliterated by his power, you know?
Yeah. Kind of like what he did to the dude with the axe. Tore off his limbs with one snap of his fingers.
Yeah, that'd be pretty much every fight, and I would watch the hell out of that series. So, I mean, there's an opportunity there to branch out. And
There is. So like a
hope they do.
prequel, you know. I feel like that would.
Well, in terms of anime, he's one of my favorite characters now.
All right.
I get like Saitama vibes from him in a way. Like they're kind of using him like the overpoweredness is comedic if you think about it.
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of how I view his character. Like, he's a really cool character, but like I get more comedic vibes from him than I do like serious vibes.
Yeah. And you don't have he actually has a backstory there, you know, like he was born of a really prestigious family, you know. Obviously he shifted the balance, everything. He had a best friend that he had to kill.
Right.
Like there's a lot of backstory there for him. So he's a fleshed out character for sure.
For sure.
They could do more, and I'm sure they will. But
all right,
we're pretty early on in this story.
Who wants to say something next? What is your take on it? On him?
I can.
You go next.
I can.
Okay.
So I'm definitely one of those that I am super happy on how overpowered he is. You know me. I love overpowered characters.
Yes, we know, Risky.
Anime.
Yes.
But am I the only one that feels like this dude's gonna friggin' die?
No, you're not. I do feel like he's gonna die. Or he's gonna sacrifice
I
himself.
do get scared. I get scared.
That's what I'm saying. I was gonna say,
I
I think he's gonna sacrifice himself for some stupid reason that you personally are gonna feel like, why didn't you just beat his ass? But he's gonna be like, a sacrifice is the only way this is gonna happen. You know?
Yeah, I definitely get those vibes.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's making me sad, because I feel like they're gonna kill him off. But I'm there with Cobalt. They need to go ahead and just give him his own little side series. We're cool with it. Just like Sinbad. Sinbad got his own series and he needed it.
That's true. No, you was ready?
Oh yeah, well, dude. I mean, yes, he's overpowered, but dude, his fucking eyes just flip me over and call me Sally, dude.
Wow.
Yeah. Me any day.
No. What I'm gonna no. If you're gonna sleep on your stomach, just be careful.
I didn't play that way, but dude, the moment I saw that nigga's eyes, I was like, oh damn. I was like, fuck, I wish I can have those eyes, or I wish I found a woman.
Eyes are gorgeous, so not gonna lie.
But not even that, yo. Just looking in his eyes, you see how much power he has.
I'd be like, girl, you can take my child support. You can take whatever you need, girl.
I'm done. I'm done.
You take the child support. I'll
no,
keep the child.
What? Just for the eyes? No, just for the eyes.
Just because of the eyes, brother. But no, dude is he's one of my favorite characters in that anime, dude. He's just OP. The humor is what gets me. I just love it when he messes with the old man. And dude, and then just the fact that he's just playful with everybody, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But I had to throw the eyes joke in there because them eyes, dude.
I mean, you're not wrong. Let's be honest. You're not wrong at all.
The thing is, you can real talk. You can get lost in those eyes because it's like a cerulean ocean, so clear. You can get lost in them eyes. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Tone knows about them eyes and them soft lips.
Brought in the soft lips, Tone. What you gonna do?
Risky. Oh. No, I have nothing else to. I can't respond because he got me. I was not expecting him to see him. He legit got me with that one.
Now all your viewers know.
Oh, shut up! Shut up, Kobo! Shut up! Woo! Shut up!
Character has his eyes and those soft lips. You're gonna be watching it.
Oh gosh. Cryptic, you got anything to say?
Well, besides, I mean, the things that I have said about him, taking the baby, and I will pay the child support and keep the baby. But besides that, he I agree with Ezra where I feel like he's going to have a really, really, really good battle. And I'm thinking on the level of in Hunter x Hunter, where it was the Prince versus the like he was like the CEO of the fighting association or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, no, Netero,
That is a
yo.
type of that was a good sacrifice. Like that was something that had to happen, and it made total sense. But
Yeah.
yet we still had this overpowered character going on the side doing his thing. And I think that they kind of foreshadowed that from the beginning when he said that, like Ezra said, or excuse me, not your government's like Risky said, that you can he doesn't even know if he could take out Sukuna at full power. And dude, he's just this mystery that's just lingering on the edge of every episode. And you're like, man, I wonder when he's finally just gonna let it go. Like he's just gonna go hard because we're in that much trouble.
Yeah, like
It's gonna be exciting.
let's just be real. And don't get me wrong. All right, so I guess I'll go now because like you realize how broken everybody knows how broken he is just from the beginning. Like you and like all the information that you get from him, and we don't know all the information yet. But like if we ever got a prequel or a series or a spinoff, whatever, that's just about him, I feel like there will be a lot more information to obtain. But just from the simple fact of that 1 second when he finally, because that whole part when they had the dome blocked off to keep him out in the forest fight. He was just focusing on the dome the whole time. But once he popped that bubble, my man went to work. He broke all the limbs on the dude with the axe. And then then you really see how OP he is when he combines that technique, the two different techniques into one. That purple thing.
When he did that shine like energy, yeah.
Yeah, he did purple universe or whatever. He sent that thing flying. It was like a giant purple Rasengan. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Well, how about every plan that the enemy has revolves around dealing with him?
That's true. That's true. Because they're already talking about sealing him. And the thing is, they're not talking about killing him because apparently they can't. They're talking about sealing this dude off. So obviously they can't kill him. There's no way to kill him. They just their best bet is to seal him off for a temporary amount of time.
I'm trying to keep my mouth shut because the manga goes into that more.
Oh my god! Shut up! Oh my goodness, we lost Risky.
It's so awesome! Oh my god! All right,
Risky's back. But like,
keeping
literally,
my mouth shut. No spoilers.
Kobo, shush! Don't you say nothing. Don't you say nothing. I don't want to know. Okay, I want to know, but I don't want to know. You know what I mean? But yeah, like just from that, man, like you just see that he's about to be just how broken he is. It's ridiculous, man. It's so much that it's so entertaining about him. It's so much mystery.
I want to just point out that Cobalt earlier said that Gojo was not an untouchable character because he was, so personable and he was so accessible to our, little sprouting main character. But remember, his technique literally makes him untouchable. And you can't touch that man. There's like an airfield, like negative space in between him and like 1 centimeter.
He's touching our hearts.
But he's touching our hearts. He's touching our wombs, our futures. I'm done. I'm done with that.
No, Cryptic makes a good point.
Soft lips.
Oh gosh. All right, so I think we've definitely covered a lot. I think the final question I have for you guys is, and I feel like this will be something that's gonna be really quick. Dang, I forgot what I was about to say. How would you recommend this to somebody? Is this 100% binge worthy? And if it's not 100%, give me a percentage.
I'll go ahead and do this since I was the one that had to forcibly binge watch it.
Oh dear God!
I would say do it at your own pace. I mean, I had to watch it within a certain time limit, which like I said, I enjoyed it. It's a great anime. It's just I didn't get to enjoy it the way I enjoy it. The way I do it is, yes, I have my own little regulation where I watch it when I want to watch it, and after everybody who's hyped it up is gone, and then I binge it. And I sit there and I actually enjoy it without thinking of anybody's comments or why is this, why is that. I want to enjoy it myself. But when I watched it, it was a great anime. Just watch it at your pace. If you want to binge it, binge it. It's great. It's amazing. If you don't want to binge it, take your time with it. And it's slow in the beginning, but it gets way fucking better.
Right.
It's a great anime.
Now I just finished it like 5 minutes ago, so I'm gonna I'm gonna go ahead and put that thought out there. Binge the last 4 episodes and watch like half of the baseball episode because we know how baseball episodes go.
Yeah.
It's just filler. So I went through that and definitely I was watching it on a week-to-week basis and it had that hype. Like I understood why people hyped it up because every week you were waiting on Saturday to come because you knew that you were about to get down with some hands and then you're going to get funky with that ending song. So but the last 4 episodes, just because it was after that main fight, it did kind of go by pretty quick, and I feel like I would have enjoyed it a little bit more if I did, like Noel said, just take my time with it. So
Right.
I'd say it's like 75% bingeable since the whole season is available now. Like maybe watch like 2 or 3 episodes at a time and then like give it a little rest. But it definitely has potential. It's good.
Right. Nice. Anybody else got anything to say or?
I'll have to say that if you want me to give you a percentage base on how you should binge it, it's like 99.9% repeating. It's just watch the damn anime. It's
But so it never
amazing.
hits 100%. But is that?
It's close.
Yeah,
It's close.
you want to know why? You want to know why? Because that 0.1% is the baseball episode.
You're right.
You're right.
I can get behind
You're right.
that shit.
Mad respect on that answer, Risky. You're right.
Yeah. Besides that, the entire anime was clapping cheeks and taking names. Dude, I was about it.
Clapping cheeks. Oh
The
man.
only thing I'm gonna say is, don't let your dreams be memes. Just do it.
Believe it. Believe it.
Dr. Bio.
Just do it.
Dr. Bio.
Oh man, but yeah, for me, I definitely give it like a 99 because I'm in 100% agreement with Risky about the baseball episode. The baseball episode was like the biggest filler, one of the biggest fillers I've ever seen. I was like, was this really necessary? I was like, Gojo Sensei, you just at that point, Gojo Sensei was just messing with me. I was like, man,
He is breaking the fourth wall.
yeah.
Well, up to that point, you hadn't had a really filler type episode,
You're right, and I'm glad. I appreciated the fact that they didn't give us no fillers. All right, I feel like we've come to a good ending point for us. This is obviously when it comes for us. When we do this, we definitely have more binges than anything. But within our binges, we have cringy moments, like the baseball episode for this. So I feel like we always reach that impasse or that balance when it comes to these episodes that we do or these shows that we talk about. But yeah, if you guys have never watched Jujutsu Kaisen, or you're thinking about it, or you're hesitant, definitely watch it. And I'm in agreement with everybody else here. It is binge worthy, but don't rush it because it's one of the things you probably shouldn't rush for the simple fact that you may get upset that it's over, or among other things. So definitely watch it at your own time. But I agree, it is a bingeable show. So.
And download that OST because that OST is jamming.
100% a bop.
Yeah, no, that ending song is definitely and they be jamming. They be jamming at the end. But yeah, anybody got anything to say before we get out of here, or?
No.
Long live the king.
Panel is quiet. All right, cool. Then bottom line, I feel like I'm glad everybody could be here today. As you already know, this is my panel for today, or for tonight, joined by Dom, Jiraiya, Cryptic, Cobalt, Nullified, and Risky. I appreciate you guys showing up. We this and I'm glad that you guys could be here because I feel like our little community for Binge or Cringe is growing very nicely.
Yes.
I want to let me just give you a shout out, man. Let me give you your dubs, man, because let's all thank Tone here for making this little community of miscreants that we have. But we talk about our anime and our manga, and we could weeb out as hard as we want to.
Oh, we
And
definitely
Yes.
reeb out.
we got this awesome, cool
Yes.
host with his smooth tones, and he just keeps us going, man. So Tone, you rock, bro.
I appreciate that, Cryptic. I really do, man. But I'm really grateful for you guys being here and sharing and telling everybody and getting it out there. I'm grateful for everybody who's in the chat. Has been talking, so appreciate it all. Thank you, Darla. I appreciate that. Thank you. Much love, Darla. Much love. But Darla, stick around. I'll be streaming tonight as well. A new video game. So definitely, if you want to, definitely stay tuned for that. I'll be doing that tonight. But yeah, guys, thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. And if anybody watches this later or watch this tonight, please like, comment, subscribe. Show everybody here some love. You can follow everybody here on their different accounts: Instagram, Twitter, yada yada yada. Jiraiya9 has Twitter and an Instagram. King Cryptic, he has his own. He has a YouTube. Oh, Jiraiya has a YouTube as well. YouTube, Instagram. My boy Cryptic, he be giving out some inspirational stuff on Instagram. You gotta watch it, man. Every Monday, Cryptic? Every Monday?
Every Monday.
Every Monday. That inspirational.
Baby.
I'll be like this. I'll be like, you know what, man? I'm kind of glad I'm happy to go to work. Inspirational Monday. And Cobalt be out here with if you guys don't know, Cobalt actually did my intro video. The one where it's like the tuning fork and then the musical notes and all that. When you guys see that's all him. He hooked me up really well with that. I appreciated that. So definitely check out his stuff. He does a lot of stuff on his YouTube or what's your website again, Cobalt?
Cobalt7.com.
Cobalt7.com. Definitely check him out. And definitely check out Risky and Jiraiya together. They do a lot of different gameplay and unboxing and stuff on YouTube for like Pokemon cards, or like they also play was it Ark Survival, or what am I saying? Am I saying it wrong?
We haven't played Ark in a bit, but we've been playing a lot of Apex Legends.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah. And they do a lot of Pokemon card unboxing, which I have a whole thing of Pokemon cards, and they're actually bidding on me giving it to one of them.
Look, I'll give you $350.
You said $3.50. That's $3.50. That's $3.50. I'm not giving you all my Pokemon cards for $3.50. I'm not stupid.
Wow.
Now we said $3.50.
$350. Final offer.
And can't forget my boy Naw. My boy Naw. Naw's not really a streamer or anything, but you'll always find Naw in my streams or around for the ride and everything. And he's a funny dude to have around. He's very entertaining, and I love playing video games with him. And Naw, if you're available sometime tomorrow in the morning, I think Berserk wants to do some Nightfalls. So
Yeah.
all right. But yeah, without further ado, as always, I am your boy Ideal Tone, and I just made it known. Later.